Which one's sexier? The man or the woman in animes? Which one do they make sexier?
Oh, all right. Pretty simple topic. 1 minute 30 going up on the clock. Maya, you are going first. Your time begins now.
In 9 days, I am getting Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen tattooed on my body because I immediately fell in love with this man as soon as he came on the screen. His eyes, captivating. His smile, beautiful. His humor, mesmerizing. I have literally 10 tattoos of anime men planned out for the future. And although this is an American anime and doesn't really count, I have Prince Zuko on my thigh from Avatar: The Last Airbender because he is a cute anime boy. So, anime men really just steal my heart. As soon as one comes onto the screen, you just look at their eyes, their smile, and I just started Bleach, and oh my God, am I obsessed with all of the men in Bleach. They're just so pretty. They're so pretty because they can be handsome and they can be pretty, because a lot of these shows, especially like with Demon Slayer or with Jujutsu Kaisen, the fighting styles of the men in particular, I really, really appreciate. I'm forgetting the water pillar's name, but from Demon Slayer, the way he's able to just fight just so beautifully and so calmly just really steals my heart, and I'm just obsessed.
All right, Coriander, using the time right up to the 1 minute 30 point. Coriander, over to you. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now.
This is so unfair to have to argue who's sexier because I'm asexual and I don't give a shit. Okay, so we're gonna go with the women because let's be honest, girls are prettier. I'm just gonna state this and this is gonna be my entire debate. When you think about anime, you think about anime girls. You think about hot anime girls. You think about cute anime girls. Who do we all want to be? We all want to be the anime girls. We got people in cosplay right now because you know what they are? They are sexy ass, adorable anime girls. You know what some men want to be? Some men want to be adorable, cute ass little anime girls, and that's why you get catfishes on the internet. All I'm saying is when you think anime, who do you think of? You think of an adorable little girl with big tits, a nice ass, and a short ass skirt. And like that's just what it is. Yes, there are hot anime men, but when you think anime, you think of those ladies. And when you think of anime guys, not all of them are sexy. Some of them are terrifying villains. Some of them unfortunately fall into that ugly is evil character trope, which is not fair. But of the anime girls, majority of them, I'm gonna say majority simply because I cannot state any specifics because I can't list any of the character names. I only know what they look like. They're adorable, hot ass, sexy ass anime girls. And I think that's just what we're gonna go with because let's be honest, women are prettier. Thank you. I got nothing else. Cheers.
I think you're muted, Meta. Because I didn't hear the go.
Maya, back over to you. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now.
This sits above my desk, and I stare into his black comic eyes every day because this man is one of the most beautiful characters in all of anime. Levi Ackerman has one of the most beautiful fighting styles I have ever seen in any anime ever. He makes cutting up Titans art covered in blood. It is just beautiful to watch this man come out with his nonchalant face because he doesn't give a shit about anything, and that is so hot. The way he doesn't care about anything is just so hot, and I just love it so much. And there's so many others like him. You have your Gray from Fairy Tail. You have Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen. All of these men who don't give a shit. There is a anime man out there for everyone. I can guarantee it. There is an anime man out there for everyone. You have your little ones, you have your big ones, you have your musculars, you have your skinnies. You've got them all. You've got them all. And you've got your shorties like Levi. Sorry, I really just love Levi. He's my next anime man tattoo after Just Setsuro. I just really love Levi a lot. All right, that's my point.
All right. Time. Levi tattoo coming up soon. 1 minute 30, Coriander. Back over to you. Your time begins now.
I just want to let everybody know that I did just Google the word anime and I put in ANI, and the first thing that popped up was anime girl. Because you know what's more important in the anime? It's the anime girls. And we don't need to get into why, but you know what we do know? We know the time and effort that is put into making all of those anime girls look as amazing and sexy and beautiful and adorable as possible, because that's what you're there to see. And when that's what you're there to see, we obviously then know that they are the more beautiful, sexier versions of the characters in the anime, because that is what everyone's Googling. Clearly, it's because they look good and for no other reason, obviously. So anime girls, like, come on, guys. I don't really got much else going, because they kind of stand for themselves in that sense that that's just what the cartoon, like the anime style is just what the style of the girl is. And they're like, oh, perfect. That's what we're going to go with, because they're classic and they are timeless. So you don't need to have so many completely unique and different, because they are all so beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for that. 1 minute back and forth between both of you. Your times begin now.
I am offended by the fact that you said the time and whatever that goes into making these, time and effort that goes into making these anime.
Effort that goes into the animations. And you know what a lot of the effort goes into? Go into the women, which is why people show up to anime to watch the anime girls, because that is what you're there to see. Just because you like the men slightly more, that is because you're probably
They put just as much time. They put just as much time and effort into making the anime.
That is what you're there to see. And
but they put as much time.
Everybody knows that women are definitely the more beautiful of the species.
No, the effort goes into the plot the most. So the men and the women are
the women can be second to the plot, and that's
the men are second to the plot.
Women are amazing, beautiful, and sexy and awesome.
Prince Zuko.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Zuko? Zuko loves anime girls because he has like
time. We're done. That's what we're doing.
All right, Edu, what do you think? Who you vote for and why?
All right, I voted for Maya because, for one, Lobby from D. Gray Man is one hell of a guy. Like, the amount of effort and character design that went into him is just as much as would go into any anime girl. So I picked Maya.
Yeah, good answer. How about you, Tracy? Who'd you vote for and why?
I voted for Maya because even though I disagree with her point, because even the man she stands and she's getting a tattoo of is labeled a whore because he can't get enough of the anime bitches himself, she made good points and enthusiasm, and she fucking knew what she was on about, because just like me, we are women of class who prefer the 2D men.
All right, Mr. X, who'd you vote for and why?
I actually voted for Coriander on this one, mainly because she brought up a good point in saying that for each like anime man you think of, you can probably number like 5 like anime women who have more detail in their designs. But that was my vote.
All right, how about you, Kai? Who'd you vote for and why?
I went with Coriander because they actually the thing that really got me with their argument was they presented that when they go to Google and type in literally ANI, you get anime girl. You know,
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. That's true.
I really didn't want to have to Google the word anime, but I did it for you guys.
It's locked in your history now. You should have.
It is.
All right. How about you, Mystic Khalifa? I love saying your name. What'd you vote for and why?
I went with Maya. Both sides, I know they argued good, but I don't know, when Coriander said people only watch for the anime girls, then I had to go with Maya. So yeah, that's what I had to do.
All right. This is actually going to be either a tiebreaker or a tie maker or, just a win. How about you, Noobs? What did you vote for?
This was a tough one for me. Cause love me some anime women, But I had to give it to Maya. She had the best points. There's a point in my heart for Seiko from High School of the Dead. There's one for Asuna with SEO Online. But Maya made the best points, so she gets the dub.
All right, so Neurotic, what is our total votes on this?
That's 4 for Maya and 2 for Coriander.
All right, well, Coriander did walk away with chat votes 70%, but Maya did end up stealing barely with 1 vote and moves on to round 2. Congratulations, Maya.